Hello fellow fish nerds and happy 21st day of the February fish vlogs. 7 more days to go. The end is in sight, only a week. It's been fun, but like I said, it's been tiring too. This nightly thing is definitely getting to me. Also, I've noticed in every video I scratch my nose. It must be a thing, I don't know. I guess it's like Rob from Flub Aquatics yawn when that starts happening. Anyways, tonight's video is going to be a really short one. It was one that I recorded the content after my intro a few weeks ago, actually. Actually, by accident. I didn't intend to put it on YouTube, thus why it's so short. The story behind it, I'm sure a lot of you can relate with my growing number of fish tanks. I think I'm up to 18 right now. Water changes got to be overwhelming and take a lot of time, and so I figured it was finally time to act on my idea that I had, that I've been working on in my head, and been doing some research looking at other videos of water change systems. And so I finally decided to act on it, and I had most of the parts as far as PVC goes, and PVC, like every fish nerd's friend, I mean, right? How many projects have I'm looking at projects right now across the room from me in the corner, and there are 3 projects, not fish related, that are made of PVC. Thinking about all the projects, it's just, I could go on for a long tangent about PVC. So anyways, I had the PVC for the most part. The only thing I was missing was the ball valves. So worked out the idea in my head, starting honestly probably at most a year ago. Started thinking about it again a few months ago, and so finally came up with a working model in my head after slashing and trashing and all that stuff and swiping whatever direction you swipe for no. I think I said swipe left, I don't know. And because those dating apps came out after I found my wife, so I don't know what they are. But anyways, that's completely another tangent. But so hey, really quick, I wanted to add in the middle of this, maybe I can find a space. Why am I once again not doing a fish strain or type reveal video? Well, the day that I'm recording this is Wednesday. And Wednesday, in my area, we had a snow day, so I didn't go into school. So do I have other strains at home? Yes, but not the one I wanted to record for my video for Thursday. So, sorry, it was a snow day. I will record, hopefully, I will record a second new strain or new type of fish on Thursday after school, and get that content ready for Friday. So stay tuned for that. Alright, back to the video. So finally came up with a final product that I was ready to actually put into physical form, and that is what you'll see in this video. So I call it I call it my automatic water change system 1.0. Although I know in reality it's not even an automatic water change system. It's basically just a 4-in-1 siphon that I start the siphon, and it drains all 4 tanks at one time. So that is that's the cool part about it. I will get video of phase 2 and then 2.1. I think I have 2. Yeah, I have 2, and then I have 2.1. Those have been the same video. And then I'm actually in the process right now, actually as I'm talking to you right now, I'm still working on editing the phase 3, which is more of an auto water change system inspired by Greg Sage at Select Aquatics. It's inspired a lot by his. Honestly, this water change system 1.0 that you're seeing in tonight's video, and 2.0 and 2.1 were all inspired by, I forget whose video it was, but it was a very simple, actually 1-part water change. water change PVC tool. So I just adapted it and made it a four-way thing. So without any further ado, I guess I'll just get to the point. I said tonight's video would be really short. So it is. So check it out on the other side. I'll see you there.
It's Mr. Science Geek. I hope my tanks don't leak. If it's information that you seek, be sure to tune in each week. And my videos take a peek. My singing and my jokes really read. Alright, so what you see here is my first version of the 4-in-1 fish tank siphon system, which is more advanced than what I thought because it does have the individual ball valves on it. And you just dial those in to slow down the flow of some to allow the others to flow at a more even rate. That right there is what you use to start the siphon. The ball valve right here, I later moved up further up the line to improve it. The fish net is in the sink to prevent any fish from going down the drain, which what the students were afraid of. I fixed that problem later on by putting sponges in the intakes, which prevents any fish and fry from being sucked up in the intakes. The ball valves are not very accurate. You can't dial them in that minutely. It's very coarse, is what I would say. It's not very fine. What you're about to see was my plan and intentions for version 2.0, which is to have the water flow back in the same way that it comes out. And the way that works is it comes from the sink into the PVC, up the system, and then into the tanks the same way that they came out. So that's the way it works. Stay tuned for 2.0.
Alright, so you just saw my automatic water change system, or I think a better name for it would be a 4-in-1 siphon system. The cool thing is that after making the 4-in-1, I was able to replicate it and then make it for my 4 tanks at home, and that sped things up. My plan was to get the ball valves dialed in and have them set on the back of the fish tanks and just eventually have them back there so it wasn't as much of an eyesore, and then it would just drain into the sink and then it would be good to go. But well, you'll have to find out the problems with that in the update video 2.0 and 2.1, so stay tuned for that. So until next time, stay tuned and stay fishy, people.